thing I want to talk to you about is congratulations on the Deathwish signing.
Thank you.
How'd you guys end up looking that up?
That was really a matter of Chris messaging Jacob and kind of seeing if he was interested in working with us. And fortunately, he was. He had been, so it was really, really very easy and pretty painless.
Chris, your drummer, right?
Chris, our drummer, yeah. Excuse me.
You
just
think
kind
that
of,
Jacob gets a lot of emails?
I'm sure he does. Like, I'm sure he does, you know. So, fortunately, it kind of worked out. He had said something a while ago, I don't remember anymore, but when Isolation came out, he had said something about how he liked it. So that was kind of perked our ears a little bit and kind of gave us maybe some high hopes, I suppose. But luckily it worked out.
Yeah, it's a lot different than the stuff that he tends to do. But
yeah, which I think is really cool.
So he's putting out going to put out future records for you guys? Or?
Yeah, we definitely have obviously the EP that we're doing right now that's being mastered right now.
How many songs?
It's 5 songs.
That's alright, cool.
Yeah, it's going to be a 12-inch EP with 5 songs. That's being mastered right now, and then most likely another release after that, which is looking like it might be an LP.
Cool.
No, nothing set in stone, nothing for sure.
And is he doing the artwork for both albums?
You know what, Florian is doing the artwork. He did a lot of Rise and Fall stuff. He did the Doom Rider stuff.
Cool.
Yeah, he's a crazy good artist. So
did you watch the Jacob?
I did see that. Yeah, you know what? It's funny. We found out that we were going to be working with Deathwish like a couple months ago, ish. So like a little fanboy, I watched that because I heard somebody talk about it and I thought it would be cool. So yeah, I looked it up and watched it. And it was very cool.
What was the other thing? Oh yeah, Wolfnote. You guys just put out a record, I guess last Monday.
Yeah.
And how did all that come together? Because that's a really strong record. A lot of people probably haven't heard about it.
Yeah,
it's so new.
I'm really trying to push that thing as hard as I can. I kind of feel like a douchebag for I don't know, taking advantage of Harm's Way and all this stuff because I happen to run all our internet kind of stuff that Harm's Way does. So I figure what the hell. But
you got LPs, Wolfnote LPs.
We have demos. Table? Yeah, we have all the demos. Basically, what happened was Chris and I, for years, our drummer, had been wanting to do a pop punk band forever.
Right, but it's not pop punk.
Whatever you want to call it is fine with me. You know what I mean? It's definitely inspired by Alkaline Trio and Saves the Day.
Oh, cool.
Kind of blatantly. So, whatever you consider those bands, I think you can consider us. I had started writing songs after we got back from Australia and was feeling a little loopy from the time difference and just kind of had some ideas. And over some time, I showed them to Chris, who plays drums for Harm's Way, and then Dave, who used to play bass for us, who no longer does, who's also an avid pop fan. So we kind of got together and started practicing and writing and put them all together. I ordered the tapes. I got 50 tapes, got all the tapes, dubbed them all myself, cut them all out myself, credited them all, and did all that stuff, and it fucking sucked. It took forever.
I know.
But it was kind of juggling that and work, and I happened to move right before we left, and then all the Harm's Way, we were doing mixing and stuff up until 2 days before we left, so it was all very, very hectic.
Well, Harm's Way,
crazy.
They got you on the road a lot,
not as much as you would think. I think that's kind of a misconception with our band. It's we're not full-time, even remotely, honestly.
Right.
We all would like to be, but unfortunately, we don't make that much money. We don't make enough money to pay for bills and rent and stuff like that. I don't want to live with my dad. You know what I mean? I need to live on my own. So Harm's Way definitely has us out, and we will definitely be out more this year, I foresee.
That's good.
But
yeah, because there's a lot of people here that have been waiting to see you guys.
Yeah.
I know you guys played at Hard Luck in 2011
we played at Hard Luck, and then we played Siesta, that place that got demolished or whatever. But
Condos.
Yeah. Both of those shows were really, really good and really cool. So I was definitely looking forward to playing Montreal. Definitely looking forward to playing Toronto.
And you guys are heading to Europe pretty soon with Twitching Tongues?
Yeah, we're heading to Europe in late June with Twitching Tongues and I Exist from Australia.
A punk band, you said?
Yeah, they're a little more
thrashy,
a little more punk hardcore, but they're really, really good. We met a few of them when we were in Australia over the summer, and yeah, really excited that they're going to be on it. It's like a 5, almost 6 week tour. It's a very long tour for us.
Well, if you guys aren't a full-time band, how'd you guys get set up with an Australian tour? That must have been a pretty big undertaking.
You can't really. We weren't able to do Japan and Southeast Asia and even New Zealand. So really, there's not that much we can play and do in Australia.
Yeah.
I mean, you could, But
People I've talked to, it's like you play an all ages show on a Friday, and then a
exactly
19+ show on a Saturday,
right.
and then there's a matinee show on a Sunday, and then you fly to a different city.
Yeah,
and you do
exactly.
the same 3
We
days.
didn't fly. We didn't go to Perth or Darwin or anything like that. We stayed mostly on the east and east coast.
Northern Sydney.
Yeah,
Gold
all
Coast,
that good
Byron.
stuff. And yeah, it was awesome. It was great, and we loved it. But it was only like a total of like, we played Sound and Fury, flew out, did Australia, flew back 2 days later, did This Is Hardcore, and that was all like 3 weeks. Like, it really wasn't that long. It just fucking felt like forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I appreciate your time tonight.
Absolutely.
So good.